With Kris and Chelsea. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving week. We decided to take a little bit of time off for Thanksgiving, and we went up to the
Went up north.
Alexandria area to spend some time with your family for 3 whole nights. 4 days. Was it 3 nights?
Was it 4 nights?
So there was
3 nights, yeah.
a cabin that was rented.
Yes.
And we ended up staying there, and everybody came over, big Thanksgiving dinner. Everything was going great until Friday happened, Black Friday.
I left you alone for 2 hours to go over to my aunt and uncle and see my cousins, play some games. And when I came back, I thought I had to take you to the hospital.
Well, everybody left, and I was there by myself. I was like, huh. Everybody
You were
went
not by yourself. Everybody else went upstairs.
to bed.
Yeah.
And I'm just by myself, and
And
I'm
I
like,
thought Kris would be okay. I thought you'd be fine by yourself for a couple hours. Turns out not.
First of all, let me start by saying that I normally don't drink like vodka and stuff like. I usually stick with like the White Claws and like the light beer and stuff like that.
When you're spending that much time with family, I feel like drinking's a must.
It was one of those days where I was just like, you know what? I got a bottle of cranberry juice and I got some vodka, so I'm gonna have a little fun. We played games all day. Everybody left. All of a sudden, I decided to go outside to my car. I wanted to get the charger for my phone or my watch, I believe it was.
Yep.
And I go outside. I'm in my slippers, keep in mind. And I run out real quick. The car's just right outside the door.
No coat.
I turn around to come back. And for some reason, I don't know if I slipped or stubbed my toe or I just all of a sudden my head like started spinning. And it's one of those things where you start to fall, like you can't control your footing. So you start to fall. I fell right into the garbage can, knocked it over. Garbage. The bags are flying everywhere. I think I hit my head on the side of the house. So then I try to get up, and it's one of those things where you should stay down for a minute.
Yeah.
I try to get up just in case somebody's watching. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Yeah, because you were like, oh.
I start to get up, and then I fell again.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, well, this is embarrassing. I'm like, oh, geez, I didn't know if I was hurt at that point. So I tried to get up again, and then I fell a third time.
You fell 3 times.
And I was like, oh, this is ridiculous.
Dude, you said your slippers went flying. You smacked your head against the cabin.
So it's one of those things where I get up and I just kind of leaned against the house for a second with my back. And I'm like, I'm cool.
Did anybody see that? Nobody saw it.
Let me go inside and assess the damage and see what happens.
Dude, so I come back and you're in bed and you're like moaning and crying. I was like, oh my gosh. And I look the next morning, you had, and I can see it right now, you got a cut on your face, a scrape by your cheek, your knees are scraped open, your hands are busted open, and you said basically you almost knocked and you burned yourself taking out the cheesy fries.
So you can see I scraped my face right here.
Yes.
I have a knot in the top of my head.
You do.
I have a slice on my finger, which is like an inch right here.
And look, show the other one.
Another one right here.
And
my knee, I could barely actually bend.
It ballooned up. I was like a softball.
Should I go to the ER? Like, should I not?
My gosh.
I'm just going to man it out.
And being a true man, you just complained about these injuries and you wouldn't let me take you to the hospital.
Yeah, these things happen. I ain't going to no hospital.
So I brought you to your mom's the next day.
You know what? These things happen.
Did your mom give you a kiss on the head?
No, I got some Advil and then we were good to go.
And then you're okay.
So honestly, it was really cold outside. I didn't have my jacket. Nobody was around. What if I would have knocked myself out or something?
You would have frozen.
I wouldn't be here right now.
I'm thankful that you are. So Chris's Black Friday is now Chris's Blackout Friday.
So
what did we learn?
The moral of the story is stick to the White Claws and the beer when you're around family. But you know what? Family does this. So I can't. I'm limping around today.
Alone. 2 hours.
It is so
2
bad.
hours.
Anybody else almost end up in the ER over the Thanksgiving week that can relate to me and my stupidity? Oh my gosh.
I still love you.
It's Wild Country 99. All right, let's give away some Winstock tickets. Woo! Got another word that wins for your free tickets. We'll do that coming up next on Wild Country 99.